hope for the best against this 89 overall ranked defense.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
Once again, I get ball first, and once again, I am not happy about it. At least it's in a dome, it's not raining, it's a neutral site game.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Rainbow Warriors offense comes on the field first today. Good offensive team coming into this game. It's filled with confidence. We talked to them. They're well aware their opponents have given up a lot, and they expect to have a monster offensive game.
Well, Chris, they're going to line up the scoreboard. There's no way around that. This defense is going to have to play collectively the game of their lifetime to have any chance at hanging around.
Short pass finds the tight end.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands that make the catch. But Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country.
No.
Look at him.
No, he's injured.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes
I tried to run and he didn't move.
Has made this a real challenge for the offense. Comes back needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly.
What the hell is a foot contusion? I've heard of it before, but I don't even know what that injury involves or entails. Like,
regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here.
They need to fix these patches. The Big Ten patches need to fix this so that Fiesta Bowl can better on jerseys, but I still do like that they get the passes on.
Plays, and more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
I thought he was one that I was about to say no freaking way.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43.
Their record.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete.
I feel like they would have had better.
Second and 10 on the incompletion from the 37. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Oh, Jesus.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Had the defender looking silly.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down.
I was the defender.
Looking to throw again. Running back has it on a screen now.
I was on the play that was too far away, and I could not get out to that.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Couldn't get out to that.
To me, like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield.
Texas A&M versus Texas Tech.
They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Can't reach the goal line. Tackling inside the 5. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
I feel like the running back position and running the football is the
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line.
I'm not saying that you have to have a good running game in football to win championships. I mean, it's been proven that, you know, at least in the NFL, that it is not the case. But Davis is, I'm gonna, because he has nothing, and if he gets hit, he's going to fall apart. Hey, I can put this guy in because I have this rush closing in. That was dangerous.
They bring it down to the 38.
But yeah, you don't need a good running game to be successful, especially in the NFL. It's been proven, but I will say that a good running game, you need a running game to where if you hand the ball off or the threat of handing the ball off is respected, so that you can drop back and throw it to your receivers. But analytics has shown, hey, throw the ball because we're getting yards like that. I'm sure how bad we guys never played this sport dictate how these games are played. Same thing with the mid-range jump shot in basketball. All they do is take threes and take layups. They don't stop and take the mid-range, which can really open up your game. It's been proven that players with mid-range jump shots are extremely dangerous and hard to guard, but now everybody just wants to shoot threes and dunk.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. He moves the ball to the 45 and 1st down. It's a quick grab. He stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
He's 5.
Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What do I expect?
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone.
Offense does a really nice job of training up the screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important out here in the red zone.
Having a good time. This is fun. I love having my quarterback forget on his last leg. Literally. He's literally on his last leg. Oh my God. This guy is literally on his last leg.
That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around.
And he genuinely...
Quarterback puts it right on the money.
He's not going to be able to do that.
Makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around. Catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And it sucks because I feel like I might have been able to beat Penn State.
First down.
Like, we were able to just squeak by. Oh my God, Green is a monster. We were able to squeak by and beat Louisville.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break
barring
we reach the end of
terrible
in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
I don't love
Defense
this.
is coming after him. Nice grab. It's Dupree. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he keeps it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The trawl's a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
I would have waited a little bit longer. I would have had Harris wide open.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down.
He was open as well, but
over the middle. It's Dupree. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it.
went back and got that ball. I'll give him that, but
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32.
Breeze tired.
Throw it here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring it in quickly, a short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Running back gets it on a screen.
All right.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that
We
one.
need to go
Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
They're not even giving me the option to kick a field goal. They're like, we gotta go for it.
Short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screenplay to work.
Ashlock might have been open, but he would have just sat on that route, fake going the option, sat on the route, he would have been wide open. And then we are still driving and probably end up picking a field goal anyways. But that's besides the point. Smarter option routes is the moral of the story.
Catch made on the left side. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Like, get off, get off.
That's reeled in. It's Turner. Breaks into the clear.
Nobody whose number is 98 is catching anybody whose number is 2. It's just a sad reality.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Get off.
Downfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down, 48. The Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass not complete.
Jesus Christ.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Trying to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
I don't know if that was a bad rate by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense
Was it
keeps moving. It's a
Oregon or was it
completion for a
Bama? I
first
think it was
down.
Bama.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Thank you.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. And maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on the 3rd and long. Dropping back with a throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. So
I don't love it, but
decision
I
is to
take
try
it.
the field goal team.
Yeah, I know they're wasting time. I feel defeated already, and I know that's not a good feeling to have right now because this is still winnable. I've been able to come back from 14 down, 17 down. I think we were like 20 down at one point.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
Without Davis, freshman quarterback,
Offense out there for the first play of this drive.
against
Going
a
to throw it on first down.
very good defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
I think that's what makes it a lot more unbearable.
There's the snap. They'll set up the
Defense
throw.
is good.
And they heave it.
God.
Deep downfield. That's incomplete. Very close.
Like, he was going to be open, and for whatever reason, 24 just magneted to him.
How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Thank you. I thought he was going to be able to get back to that.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they traveling for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll.
He's looking deep here.
Yes.
Catch made, big play. They get him down.
That was a smart option route. Everybody else was going deep. They saw all those safeties dropping back. Go that way. Go to the left.
Throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. He makes the grab. Timeout is called. Talk strategy.
Or to the right, excuse me.
1 or 2 plays here before
Take that route to the right,
So on
and we're able
first
to
down,
get
they're
there.
trying to
And
get 3 points
nope, I made it.
before the half.
I at least got points on the board.
So here's the kickoff
At
now.
least.
Offense settling for 3. Tackling
I'm
a
not.
little bit of momentum before the halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes
At least I'm not going to put a donut
box at
on
25-yard
the
line.
scoreboard.
So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime.
But they do get ball back at half. Why are you taking so long?
Somewhat
Thank you.
conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Miller's going to wrap it
Somewhat
up.
conservative call. It's 2 seconds left. Shut up.
Our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key.
Yeah, they play
But
hard.
I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency
Archie,
every day of
not
the
able to
week
get
and
it
twice on
done.
Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be
I
the
think
one
that
that
they
leaves you
should
today with a
add
big fat
loyalty
W.
as a stat, or yeah, I think it should be a stat that doesn't affect on-field play, obviously, but it's for is a player going to stay, be loyal to a school, because have that. With that being said, that is going to be very hard thing to measure. Please. Okay. That is going to be a very hard thing to measure for players, and I wouldn't even know how you get that. But it does make sense that you should have loyalty in this game, because Mark Manning has publicly come out and stated that he wants to be at Texas. Like, that's the school that he wanted to get a scholarship from. That's the school that he wanted to go to. He's there. He's not leaving. Yet he, in this game, has transferred to Alabama. You know, just to make it more realistic. And you can maybe go off of, like, you can look at, it would take a lot of data. Look at players, you know, did they commit to a school and decommit? You know, we had that one player that went to, I think he was committed to LSU, and he went to Tennessee on a visit, and, you know, was having fun, but it's like, you shouldn't be going to a school when you are committed. Shouldn't take an official visit to a school when you're committed to another school. You know, that should affect it. Has a player done that? Or that offensive lineman, Caden Proctor, I think what his name is, for Alabama, that was at Alabama, transferred from Alabama to Iowa, and they transferred back to Alabama. Like, that is crazy, and they shouldn't allow that to happen. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier in another video about allowing people to transfer, you know, because you know what he did when he was at Iowa? He played some intramural basketball, because I saw that someone had posted that he was either on his intramural basketball team or he played against his intramural basketball team. And then he was sitting courtside to a ton of Iowa games when Caitlin Clark was there. And then once that was done, he transferred back to Alabama. It's ridiculous, because he probably could have just afforded those tickets based off of his NIL deal, but he probably ended up getting that money for free, or excuse me, getting those tickets for free, or using whatever money he got from Iowa up front to transfer to them, used it for that, and then transferred back. So, didn't mean for that to turn into another reign about players transferring, but kind of was going to end up that way. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses, because they've
He
already
has a left knee injury.
And now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Okay, we're back.
Pass here on second.
No.
Taking a deep
Why did you? That's what I'm talking about. Smarter option routes. The corner was playing so far back that you should have just stopped, and you would have been wide open.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops and
He had him beat. He had him beat, and he decided to stop his route. Smarter option routes, smarter AI option routes. They are making the wrong decisions. This has to be fixed. Because he had him beat. I threw the ball when I saw that, and then he just stops, and then it's a lob pass to the fucking. Luckily, that wasn't intercepted, and he even broke the tackle because I was just reeling from the fact that he did that stupid shit. My left hand wasn't on the controller, so I couldn't control the player.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense wraps him up.
I thought he laid that hit and then got injured. I was going to say, oh, God.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds.
Just some bruised ribs. PBI.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. pressure is coming. Not able to look up there. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass.
What can I
Instead, they recognize screen right away.
I run screens so I can get the ball out my hand quickly and my tight end. I keep getting hit every time I throw the ball. I have no time to throw the ball. Routes can't develop. Screens they'll go nowhere. They are bigger. They're faster. They are stronger. They are more athletic. They're the better team. And we knew that going in. But I was able to be I was able to beat the teams that I did in the college football last year. Michigan, we lost to Clemson.
Handoff from the shotgun.
I don't remember the other team that we
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Or was it Michigan? It was Michigan, somebody, and then Clemson. I don't remember. Regardless, we were able to beat two of those three teams.
Looking to throw now on first
because
caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They stop him, but not before he reaches.
I was able to play well. Defense has not played great this go around in this game. I think they are a bit overmatched here. Offense has struggled the entire year. Don't get me wrong, they've not played well this entire year. It's been but it's still just been a struggle today because Davis took too many hits last game, and he took literally a couple hits this game. I don't have a good offense, and I feel like that's where it starts. I need to go after that in the transfer portal. I feel like I did a good job in recruiting, getting some players with more I need to get, but I need players that are going to protect him. Or any quarterback that I have. At this point, I think I have to say any quarterback I have because I end up retiring because his health is so porous. I might not have a freshman quarterback. Jesus,
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
No.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
Nobody's getting open. I don't have the time. Oh, my third quarterback.
Will send the one team on the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. This one will be fair caught.
I think this is what I thought Williams was going to be when they first announced it last year. And it wasn't that bad. Like, I did have some players where I'm like, Jesus, they are just... I don't think I'm going to commentate about much else that's happening in this game, so I'm going to just rant. I think that I had a couple players get injured here and there because of last year. Nobody that actually, I would say when I first played with a team and I played against a bigger team, so a smaller team, and I'm playing against a big time team. Like, I remember I played against Georgia, who, whatever safety they had on last year's roster, he came through the gap, and I mentioned this in another word, came through the gap, laid, I think it was Connor Dean at Rice, and laid him out, and he knocked him out of the game. I think he ended up knocking one of my receivers out the game too, because he laid him out, and that happened at times. Some updates happened, and I think that happened less. but it's still a possibility. It wasn't that bad though. This wear and tear is what I thought it was going to be, where your players continuously take hits. They are going to feel it in a big way.
It's caught. Solid gain there. Moves them out to the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets
I don't
underneath to that
know if
drag
this
route
is
and picks
a
up
good
the first
thing,
down.
if it's a bad thing, I don't know. And it probably has a lot to do with the player that you have. If you have a higher rated player, this probably isn't happening that much.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
But
Finds an open
it's not
target on the
where we're
left
at.
side.
Clearly,
Rainbow Warriors offense is on the move now.
you know, you have a bunch of players that are lower rated that are taking big hits and getting knocked out. I jumped right into it. It worked out.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, so I feel like it's a case by case situation.
Looking to throw it again.
It's just,
Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down after a short gain there.
it's a lot.
Second down after that completion.
It's a lot less for me. Than it was last year. It was a lot more rigorous.
From the
A lot
shotgun, drops
more
back looking for an
intense.
open man.
Didn't have to jump for that.
Defense reacts quickly
So,
with a very short gain on the play. Now it's third and
there's something to get used to.
defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a
Because
touchdown.
now with
That gain moves the
transfer
ball.
portal taking players away and
Good job by this offensive
potentially
line. And a
losing
great throw
players
by the
in the
quarterback
middle of
to
the
get that
season
first
with wear
down
and
there on
tear,
third
it
down.
is.
Exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping
It
this
is
drive on.
dangerous out here for these
He just
smaller
throws the ball
schools.
away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Pass rush closing in.
That was probably
It's
an interception.
incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Ashlock might be able to get open depending on what his safety does. He's open.
Taking a shot
That's a
deep toward the
touchdown.
end zone.
That's going to be his first passing touchdown of his career.
Hawai'i. Rookie play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs
He's
his
the
routes
verbal
and precisely?
fiesta.
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time
there's
into
no
this in the
point
offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We're down by too much.
Bring it out.
There's not
It's
enough
Martin.
time. Somebody.
And he stops at the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchdown.
I'm just going to call 2 timeouts just so that they can see the ball and I don't have to watch this call plays. Thank you. I didn't have to call 2. I
Take
just
a
called
knee,
it.
run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
And that is the season.
They had some high hopes coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out. And that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate
Yeah,
their
I need
team
better
moving
blocking.
forward.
I need
That's
better
gonna wrap it
receivers.
up. The loser starts the offseason. The
You know,
winner
it's things
moves
I've
on.
already known.
And
Oh,
so
he's
do
from
we.
Westfield, New
For Penn
Jersey.
Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a
I wonder if he
presentation
went
of
to
EA Sports
Westfield
College
High
Football.
School. Westfield, New Jersey, not far from where I grew up in New Jersey. Yeah, had to use 3 quarterbacks. He was 3 for 3 for 24 yards. He was playing well, and then just kept getting hit. Negative 29 yards rushing. Got like what, 1 sack? Yeah. No picks, obviously. All right, well, quick season reflection. I genuinely didn't know where I was going to end up in terms of if I was going to be able to make the college football playoff this year, or if I was just going to end up in a bowl game. But we were able to make the college football playoff. We were able to win round one, get to the Fiesta Bowl. Just didn't have the gas going into the game. The game against Louisville burnt us out. Hell, you can even say the game against UNLV burnt us out because we didn't have enough. You know, all year Davis has taken too many hits, and I guess we're gonna see what happens with that. So, it's by no means will I say this season has been a failure. Never expected to be in the college football playoffs year one, let alone year two of my career here. But hey, we're doing what we do, and we're making it work. Coaching contract is still only saying, 5 wins. We got 2 more wins than last year. I have a great win percentage. I have a great overall record. Surprised they didn't re-sign me, but I do still have like 2 years left on the contract. So, yeah, we're going to go into the offseason, see if I can't rebuild and then reload. Well, there's no other Mountain West players playing, so. And it's crazy that he had over 100 yards receiving last week and still didn't get Mountain West Player of the Week. What are the matchups? We've got Clemson, USC, and Penn State, Florida. Top stories, we got Florida, USC for the national championship game. Hold on, before I go, what were the scores to those games? 31-13 USC, 35-30 Florida. James Franklin, yet again, cannot get them to the promised land. Big level up there. 4,000. I wonder why. Why did my coaching stability go down? All right, and the winners are USC going 15-1, beating Florida 34-24 in the national championship game. All right. On to first agenda. Players leaving. 16 last year that wanted to leave. 12 ended up leaving. 4 ended up staying. Let's see what that number is at. Green. It says playing time. You were the starter. You were the starter. This has to be changed. It really does. There's no way that he was the starting tight end and he wants to transfer because of playing time. If you wanted to give championship contender, sure, fine, whatever. But playing time, that's bullshit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 players. So 2 less than last year. Also, both my quarterbacks, 2 freshman quarterbacks want to leave. We're going to go for you first because you're high. Fingers crossed. And Green is now leaving. Harris. Wilson. Alfred. Freeman. Henson. All right, I got one player to stay. I'll go after you because you're a freshman, but it's probably gonna fail. Yep. I just got one left. Walton. All right. 2 players, so 12, just like last year. That's such. I'm really, really mad about that. That he wants to transfer because of playing time, even though he was a starter. Like, he had 91 receptions for 1,264 yards and 17 touchdowns. But playing time. Oh, look. Ashlock is projected to go 7th round in the draft. Oh, and Palmer's projected to go 6th. So that'll help with pro potential if they can get drafted. Let's fingers crossed for that. That'll be very helpful for me. I wish Green would have just went pro. We got a commitment from a wide receiver. We're gonna need it because, yeah. Draft results. They both win the 6th round, so that's huge. That's very huge for me. Ashlock and Palmer, first 2 players ever drafted. We're now a 3-star prestige team. Love to see that. So that's at least looking up for me, but I'm still very highly upset about Green transferring. Can I still go after him? Yeah, I can. And I'm 5th on his list. And it looks like he wants to go back to a big school. I'll go after him for tight ends. I need a big play player. Malachi Nelson. Why does that name sound familiar? I feel like he was somewhere else before Oregon. Oregon has 2 quarterbacks transferring. Dante Moore. I'm 7th on his list, and I'm 6th on his list. What are their deal breakers? Playing time for the both of them. They're both dual threat. I'll go after him just because I'm 6th on his list. I'm a little bit higher. What else do I need? Well, let's go back to here. Running backs, Daniel Bray. I'll go after him. He was at Utah. This kid's from Hawaii, and he's transferring from Arizona. We'll go after him. This kid's from Jersey. Newark, New Jersey. Go after him. This kid's also from Jersey. Marlton. Left tackle. I have 900 points to use, or hours, excuse me, to use. Amazing. So much better. We're going to have to go after some lower tier guys, maybe. Go after you. I need defensive players. I'll not go after any guards. I'll go after some defense players. I need a D tackle, so we are going to go after you. And I guess you. We need linebackers. You. And you. Free safety. Not edge, excuse me. Nope. Went to D tackle. Oh, I have no more spots. Okay, so Green, bring your back to Hawaii. We have work to do. I feel like a lot of these. I'm just going to send the house on all these guys, and if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. How is he already in his top 5? Luckily, I'm 5th, but still. $900 seemed like a lot until I started just adding 50 onto all these players, and now 900 seems very minuscule. All right, I'm gonna have to start adding 25 because I still have to recruit. Actually don't have that many. I lied. I have a decent amount of other players. Coaching prestige, and we'll add. I have to add the 40 because I'm in a recruiting battle with Texas Tech for this kid. Where is it? Okay, there it is. About to say. I'm way far ahead for him. I'm way far ahead for him. There's not even anybody recruiting that guy. We'll add the hard sell here. Don't I have a corner or safety coming that day? So do that, and I'll add 10 there, and I only have 80 points left, and I have 3 players. No, 70 points left, and I have 3 players. So offer scholarship, and we are offering another scholarship. So now that's 55. We're gonna go 25 there. We're gonna go 10 here. And then we're going to go 10 here, which leaves me with 10. All right, Deion Slay, got him. We were in that recruiting battle, I think, with Texas Tech. We got that D tackle. We lost some players, but that gives us a little bit of points back. I think 80. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot of points. 265. Oh yeah, all the scholarships I gave out for top classes in the Mountain West. We overtook UNLV. We are now 38th in the nation. Let's see if we can get to the top 30. That would be amazing. Green, we are second on his list now. I should be able, like, I recruited him last year. I should be able to see all his things. He was on my team. I'm 5th on his list. I was able to move up playing time. I don't have any of his. I have one. Oh, right here. Yeah, that the fact that he's from Hawaii and that only took 10 hours for me to get him to come for a visit. I love that. Love that. I got that quarterback coming, so I'm gonna have him come for a visit. We'll do playing time. It's this one, yeah. Jumped up the second on this list. How? Like, Oregon literally has done nothing. They've shown you zero love, and you're just like, yeah, I think Oregon's top of my list. Have they contacted you in any way? No. Have they offered you a scholarship? Sent you a letter? No, they haven't done anything. So why are they at the top of your list? Oh, no. Can't do anybody else on that, so let's do this. Championship contender. This Mike. We'll do this day, and we'll do coach and prestige, and then he's a Mike, but I don't have enough points for that. All right. I only only put out 10 points for him, so we'll do 25 there. Now we're at 0. I'll get some points back from the visits, so see what happens. All right, got that right tackle. We lost that quarterback to Oklahoma, so, well, it's all right. I didn't think I was going to get him anyways because just too much ground to make. Come on. It's too much ground to make up. I don't know your freaking... I don't have any information on you. I don't know what you want from me, guy. I don't know what you want from me. Okay, we're ahead of Oregon. It's just us and BYU, basically, because they've still not contacted him. What week is he coming? Week 3. And what week are they saying? Week 3. Huh. Send him week 4. I might be able to figure his way out. Or not sway. Probably this. Might be able to figure his out too. Whoops. I'm just clicking that, but is there anything else that has both of those? I don't think so. Or if it does, yeah, it's conference prestige. So I think I'm good in assuming that. Let's look at these guys. Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to commit. I'm just waiting for you to commit, waiting for you to commit, waiting for you to commit. Oh, I have more points now, so I can start to hard sell them. Whoops, picked the wrong one. There we go. I don't think there's any reason to yeah, I don't think there's any reason to do a visit with these players. Okay. All right. Lost a couple players. Nothing you can do about that. Lost him to Indiana. Lost him to Penn State. He's just locked me out. Green is being a I don't understand it. He was my starter. There's literally nobody else on my team that would be contending for his position. Not a single player, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm not gonna get the playing time. Yeah, it's frustrating because I feel like I did everything right. I got him the ball. He won the Mackey. He was my number one target, and somehow, some way, that still just wasn't enough. What am I missing? Saying strong safety now. I need a kicker. Holy shit. I have not been recruiting a kicker all year. We'll just go after this transfer. I don't get what these players' obsession is with going to Oregon is like I don't know. Oakhurst, New Jersey, never heard of it. Elizabeth City, North Carolina, heard of that. I just need a quarterback, and preferably somebody that is taller. 6'2". I'll take him from Detroit, Michigan. I don't have any more space on my recruiting board. feel like that's all I really need to do for this guy, but we'll just add some points on for good measure. We'll send the house for you. We're going to have to send the house for you as well. We'll send the house, and whoops. We're going to also send the house here. I should have took green off of my board, but whatever. All the 3 stars are committing to me. I have not seen a 4-star yet. Yep, I didn't get any 4 stars. Still have not gotten any 4 stars to commit to my team. So I lost out Bray. I lost out this other cornerback. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do. Well, he was a 3-star, but I lost him to Texas A&M. Bray went to Oregon. He wanted to go to Mississippi State. I hate it here. Get him off my board. Saying guard and Mike is what I'm lacking, but whatever. It is what it is. We dropped to 56th, but we were still the top recruiting class in the Mountain West Conference. Army was close with 59. And then UNLV 65. Nevada 126. Terrible. Top 75 recruiting class. Position changes. I don't think I did this last year, or maybe I didn't have athletes, but I forgot to look at that, but it is what it is. Saying his best position is running back. I don't get it at 6'2", how his best position is running back, but he'll have a mental ability if I put him at tight end, so we'll do that. I need a tight end anyways. I didn't see what his thing was. It was probably normal. His is at least normal. Looks like edge rush is your best. It's your best position. We'll put you over here because it looks like we got one player there. All right, quarterback Davis, 85 overall currently. Still star. Terrible career health. Nothing I can do about that. We got this guy's rated 68. This guy's rated 67. And you decided to stay. You were the only one that decided to stay out of those players. And they're both impact. Running backs. Dupree's still here. He didn't transfer, thankfully. So we're good there. We got a whole list of freshman running backs. And then he's redshirt from last year. They're all impact. No fullback. Wide receiver room is horrendous. Jesus Christ. I thought I got more wide receivers than this in recruiting. well, I don't know who I'm going to be throwing the ball to, but I'm going to have to figure that out. Oh, yeah, he is a transfer. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out. Tight ends. I don't understand why he thought Booth was going to take his spot, but, you know, hey. Offense is going to look horrible next year. He actually looks good as a blocker. Jesus, he does not look that great. Center. Right guard. Right tackle. All right. Edge rushers. We have a ton on the left and like, what, 2 on the right? 68 to 70. Just change his position. They say he would be a, well, say he can do all of these. I don't see what his speed is, but speed is a 79. His speed is 79. I'm not putting him at we'll move him here. We'll probably start over, not probably, he'll definitely start over there. Yeah, roster retention is so hard in this game. Especially when they, you know, make up bullshit like your star tight end not thinking that he's not going to get playing time and then wants to leave. You know, it's last year's team was looking really good. This year's team is looking not really good. My best player is probably going to be... Why did it tell me to go after a kicker if... You know, I don't care anymore. I think my best player is... I was going to say my punter, but it's definitely Davis. But it's... My punter's up there. Third. Dupree's second. And then my kicker at 79. Oh, my God. This is before... training results, but still. You have the recruiting points. You can get great players, but it is so hard. Gold had his dev upgraded. Calhoun had his dev upgraded. I don't know who that is. What? Why are they showing me this? What? I'm confused.
We gon' always win. Promise that that's not a promise, yeah, that is a threat. You know that I promise to bring the team commas. When the whole team win, that's when you flex. Win, and I'ma do it again. Watch me win, then watch me do it again.